sweeties, my dear ones, my lovies. Welcome back. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I forgot my intro. That was not it though. That didn't sound like it. But welcome back, my sweeties. I hope that y'all good. To those who are coming for the first time, my sweeties, you are most welcome. Please join our fam. Please hit that subscribe button. It's for free. Mahala hala. I promise you. And to those who are coming back, hey fam, my dear ones, my sweeties, welcome back. I hope that you guys are good. My sweeties, I am so sorry. When I tell you I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, guys. I'm so sorry I haven't been uploading literally at all. I would upload vlogs here and there, but I know that the content that you guys want from me is Mugozi, story times and whatnot. I know that is the content that you guys love most, and I'm sorry that I haven't been giving you that. I was going through it for some time, Yana, and then afterwards I was going through the healing process and just focusing on me and enjoying myself and and all of those things. So basically just working on me. So I don't want to say I didn't have time to film, because I would film vlogs here and there, but I just felt like I want to come back to you guys with story times, like not killing sharp, because I've been sharp for some time now. I've been sharp for a couple of months now, but let me just say I just wasn't ready to come back to you guys with story times and stuff. But can go see last ready, and I have a story for you guys. So sis is single. All the single ladies. Sis is single, and child, I'm happy to be single. I don't want to lie. Since I've been single the past how many months? These past 5 months of me being single, honey, I've been living my best life. So child, I'm not complaining. But guess sis is single. And let me give you a story why sis is single after 2 years of being in a committed relationship. All right, story time. So to give you guys a little background about this relationship I was in, let me give you guys that first before I tell you what actually happened. So I met this guy. I was in my 4th year, and I met this guy. He gave us a lift with my friend. We were going out. He gave us a lift and whatnot. So sharp game. We start talking, and I start asking him for more lifts, because I stayed far from school. I stayed a little bit far from school. Actually, it's not far, to be honest. It's actually not far, but it needs a taxi, and taxis in that area. It's on it in Disugudisa. So I would struggle a lot with getting taxis and whatnot to go to campus, you understand? So Bona, my guy didn't mind. He would take me to and from school all the time. He was working from home, so he was literally always just available. As someone going home phone, okay, hey, can you please take me to campus? I don't know, I'm working, I'm whatever, That would rarely happen, like really, when he has meetings, whatever, really though. So that is how I knew guy. He was just that guy for that time, Let me take this out because I'm gonna talk a lot. But this guy at the same time, like, he's not my type. I don't really look at him that way. He's not necessarily, like, when I met him, I swear to God, he was not my type. He really just wasn't the type of guys that I would go for. But I'm enjoying just not walking, like taking taxis to campus, not taking taxis to grocery stores and everything like that, you understand? Sharp game. This guy has a girlfriend at that time. He has a girlfriend, and don't you dare go in the comment section and say, hey, he had a girlfriend, what. You guys date people with wives and girlfriends all the time. So let's come on board. He had a girlfriend at that time, but sharp, we vibing game. We start spending more time together and whatnot, we vibing, we start going on dates and whatnot, stuff like that. Basically relationship vibes, but we start doing relationship stuff, you know. Okay, cool. Time goes. Pity, we are in a serious relationship. I met him, I think, in February 2021, and I would say we started really now dating. I'd say towards end of May. I'd say towards end of May. That's when we started really dating. Okay, we dating kumnandi vele. You know, this guy is sweet. This guy is helping me with my schoolwork. This guy is taking me to and from school. That time I was doing practicum work. He's taking me to and from work. Bona, like this guy, Bona, when at that point we practically stayed together. You understand? This guy would wake up early in the morning and get the meeting until the meeting and hands ke hlapa and get the caffeine breakfast. And then I get back, well, when I'm done bathing, my breakfast is ready, my lunchbox is ready, and all of that. And then he takes me to work. After work, he comes, picks me up. When I get home, dinner is cooked. But you know, like those little things, princess treatment, like that guy would master those things. I've never cooked, not even once. I think I've cooked once or twice. But that man would cook for me. Like, he'll hear me out. That man would cook almost all the time I am with him, unless we buy takeout. But if you're not buying takeout, he would cook, not me. You understand? So I guess it was one of his love languages, because I feel like he loved it. He enjoyed it. You understand? So I really liked that as well. He would help me with my schoolwork. Like sometimes, even if sometimes he's not really helping me, but he would stay late with me. Like, on the couch, but he would stay up with me because I'm doing my schoolwork, and he just doesn't want to leave me alone. And I would find that very sweet, you know. So I started falling deep for this man, for that soft guy, you know, because he was really a soft guy. I start falling like really hard for this soft guy, you know. Sharp. Okay, the relationship continues, and relationship the girlfriend ended by that time. It had ended. So negative, it's just me and him now doing this life thing together, you know. I'm enjoying every bit of it. Sharp. But this person has his other traits that I didn't like, you know. He was a soft guy. Like, I really had a good time. I was comfortable. I've never been so comfortable with a guy. Like, I was comfortable. I was myself. We were friends. Like, you guys are even friends when you are at group. Like, it's like, like when everything we do together, whether we are at restaurants, wherever we are, like, it was like we were friends. I was just completely myself, and I'm pretty sure he was himself as well with me, from what I could see, you know. So it's all good, but there were traits I didn't like about him. For instance, he would trust issues, you know. He was, I would say, very insecure, like extremely insecure. He was extremely insecure, and he was very manipulative as well. So we get or insecure, but then insecurity higher is insecure, because he would manipulate you into thinking otherwise, you know. So I'm telling her all the time, if I decide to go out with my girls now, because I would spend literally most of my time with this person. Like, I'd say 80% of the time I would spend it with this guy, you know. So once in a while I would go out with my girls and stuff like that, and he would start acting up. Like, this man would not even speak with me for like 3 days, because and I would not even know what he can say, you know. Like, I would ask him, and like, what's up, what is wrong? And he would not even talk to me for like 3 days. And then after 3 days he comes back, and when he even tries, I feel like I'm looking around, I'm not even looking at the camera. It's so weird to talk to you guys after a couple of months. People might think that like it's just a simple thing, you're just talking to a phone, but for some reason it's not. I feel so shy right now to even look at the camera, but let me do this so that it's not too visible, you know. So, like, you know, and when he comes back after 3 days, or how many whatever days he hasn't spoken to me, when he actually now starts saying why he's upset, it wouldn't make sense to me, but I'll just apologize. It will be stuff like, where now you say you want this thing, you want us, you want stability and whatnot, but then again you're acting like you're for the streets and everything like that. It will always be that. It'll always be me. I'm the problem. I'm for the streets. I'm for the what, And this man would literally get upset for like 30 days. I'm not even joking at that time. And for such small stupid things, Yokochi, I went out with my girls and and stuff like that, And then I started for okay, moto, and like every time this is the case. Now it didn't even matter anymore. Like when I'm out and he doesn't speak to me for 30 days, of course it's not nice. This is my person. But now it went like I would expect it, in as much as I know that 30 days is not going to be nice for me. It's about every time you feel like a relationship you feel like it's over, So it would feel like that for that 30 days. But then it's about I'm gonna feel like this for 30 days before it even happens. I just know okay, it's coming. I'm gonna feel like this for 3 days. I prepare my heart, I prepare my mind. I'm like sharp, cool. Not that I'd be happy though. It's not this stress for 3 days. No, it would not be nice for that 30 days. It went to that point. I don't even care anymore. I go out and I know, okay, he's not gonna talk to me, And when he does, it would be so weird. Like when he's not upset that I went out, it would be so crazy. Like I'd be so confused. I'd be like, why not? Why? I wouldn't know how to even act. I'm like, this is weird. This is so strange. Like even it would make me feel like something is wrong, Like I would always feel like, it can't enter off because why is he not mad? So that was the thing, and he was very manipulative even when he does something. I like, now that I think about it, this man has never said sorry to me, not even one time, for anything that I said I didn't like, let's say he does something and then I confront him. I'm like, I don't want this, I don't like this, and I'm upset and I'm angry and whatever, he would just be quiet, he'd just be quiet and just let it slide, and then after some time we just keep it moving. Now we're vibing, but he'd never even just say, oh sorry, just a simple sorry, even if he doesn't mean it, just to say sorry and then I'm brusha off of fela and then we continue. No, he would not. Now that I think about it, for some reason very, very much aware about it. This man has never apologized for anything that I say I don't like. For in actual fact, some of the things confront about a certain thing and say, I don't want this, I don't like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and things would shift and somehow I would end up having to apologize, very manipulative. He would gaslight me like crazy, He had like these really, really narcissistic traits, like he matters, he's the alpha, and zero empathy and all those things. So those are the traits that I didn't like about him, and other than that, he was it's so confusing for a person, you get this once, and then it's off for like 2 months. This 2 months, it's amazing treatment, it's princess treatment, it's forehead kisses, I love you, spending time. And this man didn't really have friends. He didn't have friends. He didn't go out much unless we out together or something like that. So we would spend time a lot together. When I say a lot, I mean a lot, you understand? So it's like 2 months of like this wonderful memories and amazing stuff, and just one time, boom, this person is just off, it's just off. He's gaslighting you, he's manipulating you, he is acting very insecure, and then he shifts again, and for the next 3 months he's amazing and whatnot. So it's kind of confusing. You end up thinking, okay, now how bonny the seriousness of it. You just feel like insecure, and my best friend and I, we used to joke about it a lot. And now I'm like, but this was not even funny, like this was not funny, but we would joke about it a lot. I remember the other time, because if I'm out with my friend, he would pitch. This man would pitch, he would pitch. This man would, like, if I'm out, he would have to pick me up, even if like we're driving with my sister, but he made sure he's the one who picks me up. he would pitch whatever. When I say Cubana, and sometimes I just see him, boom, go again a Cubana or whatever. You understand? He used to do that a lot. So we were in Durban with my friend on a vacation, you know, and she was like, yo, I wouldn't be shocked right now if your mens would come by. Hey, I was passing by. Oh, he also like that. Even if I visit my best friend, we're just sitting outside and nothing really, we're not even gonna go out. He would say, hi baby, seeing, thinking of passing by there, and then he would pass by and he would come. Sometimes he'd even sit with us until now me and him leave and whatnot. And my best friend is like, yo, I wouldn't be shocked whatsoever if this man would just call you and tell you that he's outside and just tell you that he's outside and he was passing by. You know, like it's all funny and whatnot, like insecure, you're making it sound cute, and it's not cute. It's not cute. Usually people who are like that, people who are extremely insecure, usually a lot of times they're just projecting. A lot of times you know, sharp game. That was our relationship. I think that's enough background about our relationship. Sharp game. Now, okay, just by the way, this man, I would dream of him cheating a lot of times. Like a lot of times. When I say a lot of times, I mean a lot of times. And this man would literally just simply just gaslight me and change things. Hey Bo, are you projecting? Why do you think I'm cheating? What are you doing right now? Who are you meeting? And whatnot, you know, stuff like that. Or if maybe like I don't call him for the whole day or something like that. Sometimes it's like I just didn't call, you know, because I'd always just be home. But sometimes, and he'd be like, hey, it's because you don't even call me, because you're calling other people and whatnot. Who are you talking to with on your phone and everything like that, you know? So I didn't even tell him anymore when I dream about these things, or I have an intuition, like I have this gut feeling of like this person is cheating. I'll just keep it to myself, because like, oh, he's gonna change it, and then he gets upset for 30 days now, even now to apologize, and for what, you know? So I never even said anything to him anymore, you understand? But the way I would feel like that a lot of times, and I would have these dreams. And one thing about me, I don't take my dreams for granted. I don't take my dreams for granted whatsoever, you know. I don't, you know. So, but I would just let it slide, sharp, because I'm avoiding this whole thing. Now this man is just gonna gaslight me and just make a fool of me and whatnot, and I end up apologizing, you know. Alright, cool. Chapo. Okay, I wanted to say something about the whole story, but I think that should be part 2 of this story, because wow, okay, Sanda. There's gonna be a part 2. Chapo game. Now this is our second year in the relationship. You know, not the second year. Actually, our second year in the relationship. Chapo game. And this man, it's now in when it was actually after 2 years and maybe 3 months, 2 years and 3 months in the relationship. This man not really in a relationship is extremely serious. We're planning to move to Joburg because career transfer from his job, from his work, to go to Joburg. We're planning to move to Joburg. He has met my parents and all of those things, you know, like the relationship was really, 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 really serious, you know. He has met my parents. He born like you know, sharp game. Now it's August, it's my mom's birthday and whatnot. Now we're still good, we're still Gucci. At that point, a lot, you know. I like when you date a person like that, you end up really thinking, oh good, like you really are seriously the problem, and you cut off a lot of things about yourself that you actually like, that actually are you, you know. Like you are that thing. Oh, I'm very outgoing, I love me outdoors, I love me vibes and whatnot. But I ended up thinking, like believing so much that and like groove in what I came to the groove now. But like you end up really thinking, okay, you're not, and yet that's really just you. It's stuff that make you happy. So next thing I did nothing. I didn't even see my friends much. I would see them once in a very long while. When I say very long while, I mean very long while, you know. And even when I see them, it wouldn't even be for long until he would come pick me up and stuff like that, you know. I can't remember where I was going with this. Yeah, that was just me at that point, you know. I'm not looking at any guy. Listen, when I tell you nigga like hypnotized, guys, like I didn't answer DMs. I didn't take lifts. I didn't talk to guys. When anything, whether we out with my girls and a guy is offering to buy us alcohol, I didn't say yes to that. Nah, amen. Buy me alcohol. I'm like, no, thank you. And my girls would actually even understand. And I'm sure maybe it used to annoy me, but they just love me so. But they be sharp. But I assume it really annoyed them. But I didn't cheat on this man. Like nothing like that. I was literally a whole complete different person, you know. Sharp, okay. Now is the 18th. It's my mom's birthday. Lovely, you know. It's all nice. And me and him, I think we were supposed to move either beginning of September or end of September. So it's August at this point, you know. Cool. Hey. This man, he calls me. I actually call him. I video call him on that night. I video call him. We talk, and he's like, oh, I think I might come to Kasi and whatnot. So if I do come, I'll come see you and whatnot. I'm like, okay, cool. We sit here, so you'll let me know if you do come to Kasi. No problem. Cool. Sharp. Time goes. Around like 1-ish. I tried to video call him, for like, hey bruh, don't come anymore, Mina. I'm sleepy. I was really sleepy at that point, you know. I just wanted to sleep. I'm not even gonna wake up about kids. So I tried to video call him to tell him that he doesn't answer. So I assume this person didn't come to Kasi. He's sleeping probably. Yeah. Send him a text. I'm Tom Dean. If you decide to come, don't cancel me. I'm sleeping. Sharp. Actually, I didn't even send him a text. I just assumed he's not hard ligationing. He's not coming Mokasi anymore. He's sleeping. It's 1 a.m. I mean, you know, I just assumed that. So just before I slept, my friend, my friend called me before 1 a.m. Probably around 12-ish. Yeah, around 12-ish. My friend calls me. My best friend. I answer the phone. I told me, I want you to come see me tomorrow morning, you know. And I'm like, morning, OC, morning. You're not even a morning person. When you wake up late and whatnot, you know. And she's like, no. Come see me tomorrow morning. I really need to talk to you. Are you pregnant? What did you do, bruh? What's wrong? And she's like, no. I'm not pregnant, don't worry. But come see me tomorrow. Please come see me. And I'm like, okay, cool. Anyways, I'm gonna see Bay later, so it's fine that I come in the morning. Really, we spend the day together so that later he can come pick me up and we spend time, you know. And at that point, we hadn't even really been spending time together, like at all. When I tell you we hadn't been spending time together, he would have these excuses that his dad is there and he one bedroom flat and whatnot. So I didn't really even visit him anymore, you know. But he would come and see me every now and then. But we didn't really spend time together anymore. But we'll always be on the call and whatnot. So why we're not spending time together anymore, you understand? I actually even didn't ask. He didn't even need to tell me I'm spending a kosami because of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lena self in my head and think, okay, this person that and on top of that he was going through a huge financial crisis as well at that time and everything like that, you know, like there was just a lot, you know. And Mina, in my head I'm thinking, okay, I understand, you know, be the sharp, like it's okay, you know. Sharp. I'm like, okay, cool friend, I'll come, whatever, sharp. And I'll go see Mens later. I'm even excited about seeing him because wow, I hadn't slept over in a long time at that point, you know, and everything like that. Alright, cool. In the morning, Ish, I want to check if this thing is still recording. Okay, still recording. Sharp game. Wait. Okay. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm not even gonna edit that out because wow, I'm not gonna edit this video at all. Sharp again. In the morning, he video calls me. Hey baby, I missed your call at night. I was sleeping. Remember, I called him like at 1 a.m. before I slept. I was sleeping. How are you? What are you doing? And everything like that. No, baby, it's okay. I'm gonna clean up quickly. I'm gonna bath and then I'm gonna go see my best friend, and then you can come pick me up a little later. I can't wait to see you. Like regular stuff. We talking and everything like that. Sharp game. I go to my friend. I'm excited. I've even packed a smaller bag, because I'm gonna see my man's. Okay, I had stuff at his place. I had stuff that I would keep there. You understand? But there was stuff that I know which I have to pack over when I want to, when I need them. If I'm gonna use them, So I have this little small bag of mine. I go see bestie. Sharp game. When I get there, like, she's so uneasy. She's like, yo, Jomi, I don't even know. I don't know what to even say. Like, this is so awkward, And I'm like, hey, baby, talk to me, honey. What is wrong? Are you pregnant? What is wrong, And she's like, okay. She takes out her phone. She goes on her call log. She hands me the phone. And she's like, do you recognize that number? I look over the phone and I'm like, why was he calling you? Because I know this number. This is my man's number. Wait, I forgot the most important part before we get there. But keep that there in your head. About the 3 weeks before that day, or 2 weeks. About 2 weeks before, my friend calls me and everything like that and shows me that this man had been calling him. My friend and I, we went to Cubana, we went to Cubana, and this man pitched like he usually does. He has an attitude for days. When I tell you for days, he's like in Jena bod kesana, And then now my friend just wants us to be okay. That time I am drunk, like I'm out. So Linda, my attitude, honey, when your attitude is mine will be there. Don't you dare kesana, So Linda attitude and my friend is like, hey guys, this is not okay, So she's trying to go calm him down. He's sitting by the bar, and I'm sitting with my other friend on the table. It was the 3 of us. My sister had left. It was the 3 of us. So I'm sitting with my other friend at the table. So my best friend goes to him, to go calm him down. Go to like, bro, you guys can be fighting and everything like that and everything like, And this man keeps talking shit about me, literally shit. Go to your friend your friend this, your friend that, just a lot of nonsense. I didn't even know what this man wants from me, because at that point I didn't really go out. I didn't really do nothing. When I tell you that time we were at Kibana, we went there around 6 p.m. and around 8:30 p.m. we were about to leave. When he got there, we were about to leave. Guys, next are groovy anymore. So I can understand I get groovy, I get jolly. There's no man on my phone. I didn't even have male friends, like nothing like that, But he's complaining about me and everything, like basically talking shit about me to my friend at that point, But yeah, eventually he comes down. We are okay. We are all good. He comes to join us and everything like that. We sue by fan. Sharp. And then the following day, my friend and I had planned that we're gonna go eat dinner and then watch the Barbie movie. It's during the Barbie movie season and whatnot, Hey, let's dress up, baby. Show me pink outfits, what, Barbie outfits and everything like that. Cool. We have this date. We're excited. We go on the date with my friend the following day, just the following day. We go on the date. Me and this man, we are talking. The following day, like, like we are good. We are talking. The video calls me. I'm sick. I felt very sick because I was out. Like I was out, I blacked out and all that. So I'm extremely sick and stuff like that. We're talking and everything. Okay. Later, I feel better and whatnot. I get ready. I pick up my friend. I was driving my dad's van. Pick up my friend. Boop, we go. We have an amazing date. It's all good. Around 11 p.m. ish. Get to the car. The car doesn't want to start. Hey bo, manje. The car doesn't want to start. The car doesn't want to start. And I call him, I tell him, hey. He tells me, where are you? I tell him for Mimos and stuff. He's like, okay, like we're about to leave and everything like that. He's like, okay, let me stay here in Mokasi, and then when you get here, I just want to see you, And I'm like, okay, all right, cool, And then, it's before, I called him before I struggled with the car. It was just when we got to the car. And then I struggled with the car immediately afterwards. And then I called him, I tell him, go starter, whatnot. I think it's the battery, but leading, it can't be the battery because I made sure I switch off the lights and everything like that. It be the kitty test. I'm like, no, but the lights are turning on. So it's definitely not the battery and stuff. I just don't know what's wrong, And then I tell him, I called my dad, so you can go home. I'm calling my dad to come through. I don't know no, it's fine. I'll also come through. Sharply, I call my dad. My phone immediately after that. Immediately afterwards. I tell him, my phone is about to be off. If you need to call me, phone number my friend Kitena. I gave him my friend's number, No, I didn't. I called him with my friend's number. I carry my phone was about to die. When I spoke to him. So it dies really. When I'm on the call with him, it dies. So I call him with my friend's phone. I'm like, hey, my phone died and everything like that. So we continue talking. I tell him where we are parked because I hadn't told him yet when my phone died. I told him where we are parked and I tell him, if you need anything or you need to talk to me, because my phone died. I call my parents with my friend's phone as well. My dad comes through. He comes through, sharp. So that's how he got my friend's number. That's how he found himself having my friend's number. But what's funny is actually him saving it, because it was about 2 or 3 weeks later. 3 weeks actually later when he called her, on my mom's birthday. It was 3 weeks later. So it's funny that he saved my friend's number, I'd call that daily fit. So now we're back to the day he called my friend, and I just wanted to tell y'all guys how he got my friend's number. I know, I over-explain. Bear with me. I'd call this man, my friend is showing me, I can't remember. And I'm like, hey, but why was this man calling you, And my friend is like, yo, bruh, like, he called me and he said he wants advice, And then I asked him, advice about what, Why go on ahead, I can give you advice, And then he was like, no, I would have to talk to you, like, face to face. And my friend was like, okay, no problem, you can come tomorrow, you can come tomorrow, because it was 1 a.m. she was like, you can come tomorrow, and then this man was like, you know what, like, I'm really and can I just come now, So my friend, knowing this man's financial problem at that point, because I would vent to my friend and whatnot, things were really bad for him at that point. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it or anything. They were extremely bad, which was part of the reasons why we didn't even spend time together and whatnot. Like, extremely bad, So my friend, knowing this, he's like, if this man goes back to where he stays, which is very far from here. My friend doesn't stay far from my house. It's probably like, when you drive, it's 1 or 2 minutes drive, So she and then Mugayana stayed far from Gasi, from where we stay, And in her head, she's like, but if he goes, he probably won't even like have petrol to come back to Gasi the following day for us to talk and then go all the way back again, And then my friend is also thinking, also, yeah, she's like, okay, anyways, this guy and my girlie, they are moving together and everything like that. Probably this man wants to propose, and who's better to know other than her best friend, So she's like, okay, I said, you can come through. Yo, guys, my phone just switched off literally in the middle of the story, but yeah, let's continue with this. I hope I still have the energy to tell the rest of it, but let's get it over and done with. So now this man comes there, like my friend said, it's okay, he can come through. And when he gets there, he tells her that he needs to go to the garage, blah 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 and whatnot. So they drive off immediately, they don't stay outside, you know. I call now, this my friend is like, oh okay, you can ask away, you know. And this man literally just doesn't ask for advice, but talks shit about me, you know. He just talks nonsense about me, you know. And every time he says something, my friend would like, okay, for example, he said to her, Okuti, hey, Mina, I'm for the streets, and how can he move to Joburg with me because I'm for the streets and whatnot. And my friend was like, wait up, rewind there. How is she for the street? And she's like, this honey stopped going out at all. Like, she stopped going out. She stopped even spending time with us, her friends. And even when she does spend time with us, you pitch out of nowhere. You always show up. You always come through. So what do you mean she for the streets? Which streets are you talking about? You know? And he was like, yeah, guys, how a lot of guys know her. They even know where her birthmark is. Blah 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 blah. And my friend is like, which guys and from where? Because that is not possible, because this honey is literally just focusing on you. And even before that, it's not like she was doing this and this and this with all these guys around Bloom for you to say a lot of guys know her birthmark, like Kanjani Blue. Yes, before I dated him, I went out a lot. Bona groovy still in. Bona nand, but not necessarily sleep around with all these guys who can carry. Like, yeah, a lot of men know my birthmark. Definitely not that, honey. Definitely not that, sweetheart. You know? So my friend keeps saying such things, you know, and he was like, oh yeah, even this whole work thing, I'm unemployed, trying to complain, you know. And my friend was like, I didn't even give it a chance to hear Okoti, what is he saying about your unemployment. And she was like, no, but you can't blame unemployment on her. This person, she's been applying for jobs. What do you mean? What are you talking about? And then he also was like, yeah, and this whole thing, Yokoti, she wants to study nursing only because her sisters are nurses, what, you know. And my sister was like, well, I mean, my friend was like, well, there's nothing wrong with her wanting to study nursing. And even if her only reason for her to study nursing is because her sisters are nurses, there's still nothing wrong with that. What is the problem with that, you know? But like literally, you know, every negative thing that he was saying, my friend would just, you know, back it up with something like, but no, but hey, but what, you know, and all of that, you know. And my friend says like she was completely extremely uncomfortable, and it was very much visible. And Mugai even asked her, Gucci, like, are you okay? And she was like, no, I'm really not okay. I'm not comfortable with this. I'm not comfortable with the talk. I'm not comfortable with me being here. I'm just not comfortable with everything, you understand? And Mugai was like, guys, it's not like Kwamajela matter how and everything like that. And it's not like you guys are gonna be friends forever and whatnot. This whole loyalty thing, it basically sort of saying the whole loyalty thing is just stupid, you know. And saying that where he's from, Yena, the girl is that side, they like, it's normal for them to betray each other, sleep with each other's mans and all of those things. And it's not like she is doing that to me right now, you know. And oh yeah, my friend was like, oh okay, oh yeah, Mugai kept asking my friend Ukuti, she should not tell me. And my friend was like, no, I'm gonna tell her, Babo. I'm definitely gonna tell her, Babo. You should also tell her, but I'm definitely gonna tell her that you came, you wanted advice and everything like that. There's nothing wrong that you're doing, like you said. So why shouldn't she know, you know? And he was like, no, but you know your friend, you know how she would act like she's gonna go bananas over this and whatnot. And in my head, I'm thinking, if I'm gonna go bananas, why are you there? If you know that it's gonna make me go bananas, why are you there? And my friend was like, bruh, like, you know. And my guy, like, it went on and on, you know, with him asking her not to tell me. Of course, not but every now and then it would come back the topic, I shouldn't be told, you know. They would speak about something else, and then it comes back that I shouldn't be told about the whole thing. Even he went to an extent, he says, okay, let her know that you met me, but don't tell her when. Just say that you not say, My friend should go to town in the morning, come back, so that Mina, when I get there, it looks like she's from town, right? And then she should tell me that, oh yeah, I met with your mans in town and whatnot, and he asked for advice, we were talking and everything like that. And my friend was like, it's fine, I'm not gonna tell her, because she felt like this thing is not gonna end of him asking me not to tell you. So she was like, no, it's okay, I'm not gonna tell her, it's fine, I'm not gonna tell her, but I knew definitely I am telling you every single detail. And my friend was like, initially she didn't, okay, wait, I think I spoke about this before, the phone card, but if I didn't, then I guess ilifiti. But I really have a feeling that I did speak about this before the phone cut. But yeah, and then the conversations went on, but now they started becoming very weird, because now this guy started asking my friend if she watches porn. And my friend was like, no, I don't watch porn, because I mean, if she says yes, then what's gonna come after that, And then this man was like, okay, so then how did you masturbate? And my friend was like, I just don't, And another thing that's very weird for him to speak about with my friend was, oh yeah, he was saying, oh, a lot of guys are very ungrateful. They complain because some women, some girls they meet, wherever they meet with, they are not willing to sleep with them. They are not willing to open their legs for them, but they are okay with giving them blowjobs. But these men, they complain about that. I like basically saying like that they even get like that head, but they are complaining, they are ungrateful, whatnot. And yeah, now he'd be glad to just get just the head. Sharp. That's in my indie, like he'd be okay with it, And then another red flag-ish conversation is what? Oh yeah, talking about sister wives, saying Ogoti, like girls like to complain, and like basically when you date somebody and they have another girlfriend, there's basically nothing wrong with that, because this other person is helping you and whatnot. I guess that's what he believes in. And I feel like it's not a problem for you to believe in that, as long as you date somebody who understands that, and who's in it for it. You understand? You cannot date somebody who's monogamous and then try and then now sister wives. Like that person is not into that. I guess it's okay for him to feel that way, but like, come on. Why don't I know feel jalo? Because if you feel like that, it means you're doing it behind my back, because you're not telling me about it. It means it's there, it exists, just not in my face, And he was also talking about the fact that unless you are married, you basically can do your own thing, because there's nothing binding you to anybody and whatnot, of which I understand also. You understand? I know a lot of people believe in that, but my problem comes when you say that, you feel like that, you believe in that, but yet you don't want Mutona Ona Linyana to do the same things. And even though they're not even interested in doing the same things, but you still insecure as fuck. It makes zero sense to me, And he was talking about such things, and he was talking about a family member of his. I won't say how they're related, but this family member, you understand, like he is like I don't want to say words that might sound offensive or whatever. Let's just say fail and mosa, and he is talking to my friend about this person, about that side of his name, not saying anything else to her about him besides the fact that this guy, banana, this banana, that banana, is telling my friend about this guy. And he was like, yeah, I take a lot from this guy, I learn a lot from him, like basically, so something like I look up to him and whatnot. You understand? And in my head I'm thinking, but like, how can you look up to this? But you didn't even say anything about this person besides Bofebe Bahai. You didn't speak about his success, the way he is hardworking and everything like that. The only thing you spoke about this person, and yet you look up to him, to that. You look up to that because that was also very weird and whatnot, you know. And my friend is telling me all these things, and I'm listening and I'm listening. And then eventually they got back. I'm sure I'm forgetting some of the things there, because this happened like when in August. I think I am forgetting some of the things. But I'll say whatever I remember. And then when they come back, where my friend stays near, the street lights are very bright, because they have a street light right in front of their house. So it's very bright. It's like daylight, like by that zone, you understand? So he asks her, Okuchi Kanti, where do they have quickies, because it's so bright in that street, you know. And my friend was like, I mean, we just don't, you know. Or for those who do, I guess they move to wherever it's dark, you understand, and stuff like that. But like the conversations was just so weird. And then he offered her weed, and my friend doesn't smoke weed. Oh, he also offered to help her with the assignment, because my friend was like, hey, Mutam Dimi, let me go finish up with my assignment, because now we've been here for a long time now. And he was like, no, you can send it to me, I can help you out with it. Or are you gonna tell Tanela about that as well? You understand? And my friend was like, I mean, I'm good, thank you. It's not that hard, and I'm doing great. I get sharp, I'll do it on my own and whatnot. Okay, fine. And then my friend leaves Gates, like, okay, sharp. And then she leaves, and then she's telling me all these things that I'm telling you guys now. When you know, she's telling me all this, and I'm like, tell me, are you aware that this man wanted to sleep with you? And she's like, what you mean? You know? And I'm like, this man literally came here because he wanted to fuck you. There's nothing else. He didn't want advice. He didn't need advice. He just came here because he was trying to sleep with you. And she's like, nah, man, I don't think so, you know? And I'm like, honey, take it from me. I am telling you now. This man was trying to sleep with you because I think what he thought would happen is, if like when he tries to talk shit about me, my friend would also start saying other stuff maybe about me. Yes, she does this, she's like this, just like that. And then maybe comfort each other at the same time. Because number one, he has told me that he's done this before, you know. He's told me that he's done it twice, you know, the same strategy, you know, and it worked out the 2 times with like during his past life and whatever. And I didn't see this as a red flag, because I've also done shit that I damn my God, I felt like, what the hell, I did that, you know, and I'm not that person anymore, and I wouldn't even do them again anymore. So but then it wasn't even a red flag when he told me about these things that he has done and everything like that, because I felt like, that's his past life. It's something that he's done, he's grown, he's learned, and you know, it's done, you know. So when this happens, it's like I'm hearing the stories from him. It's like I'm hearing, like, they're my reality right now. Why do you know? They're literally my reality. The only difference is that my friend didn't give in, but literally the stories I heard from his mouth, they became my reality. You understand? And I'm like, honey, this man was just here to sleep with you. That's literally it, you know. And she was just so shocked, and she was like, yo, I feel so disrespected. For the fact that he thought that I would even, like, for the fact that, it's a hampon, he thought that maybe I would do that. Like, that's very demeaning, you know. I feel like I feel so disrespected. I'm like, it is what it is. So I'm mad, I'm upset, and my friend is like, you know what, let's go out, let's go drink. I tell my sister everything that happened, and she's like, Lena, I have a little bit of cash, honey, I'm coming to pick you guys up, let's go out. She comes, she picks us up, we go drink. I don't say anything to this man, I'm quiet about this whole thing. We go drink. Oh, I tell my sister, and I tell two of my other friends, you know. And when I narrate the story, I don't tell them how I feel about it or what I think about the whole situation. I narrate the situation, and I was like, and then I keep it at that. I just keep quiet. And then whenever they get back to me, all of them, the 3 of them, they get back to me, and they're like, hi Bo, this guy wanted to sleep with your friend, you know. And I'm like, okay, I'm not crazy, I am not deluded, because I wanted to see, maybe I am seeing that because maybe I'm psycho or whatever. So I just narrated it, and I wanted to hear other people's views, you understand, so that I'm just overreacting and overthinking. And they all got back to me with the same thing, and I was like, okay, definitely not delulu, you know. And we went out again, Kwamnandi, and this man, he sends me a message. He calls me. He's like, hey, bo, so now you alert me with your statuses that you're out, because we usually used to tell each other, oh, hey, I'm going away today. Oh, hey, I'm doing this, And then he's like, okay, so this is how you alert me now. This is how you communicate with me, through your statuses that you're out. Do you understand? And I don't remember what was my response, but it was clear that I was upset with him, like my response. It was clear that, what was my response, man? What did I say to him? But I made it a point that from my tone and my response, that he knows that I'm upset. You understand? I just don't remember my response, to be honest. And this man, I don't remember his as well. Yeah, but conversation failed. Like, conversation ended, And then what happened? And then I sent him a message afterwards, like maybe like an hour or so later. I sent him a message. I was like, can you please come pick me up when I'm done here, so that I can get my stuff from your place, I want my stuff from your place. And he was like, oh no, I'm busy, and I just forgot what I said to him, but I was still very much upset, And then he called me and he was like, oh, okay. I forgot what I said. Then he called me and he was like, oh yeah, Jali, and whatnot, something like that. I forgot. Let me leave it at that, And then Shapake, he didn't come pick me up. I went home, and then the following day I went to church. After church, we were like, okay, let's go chill again at the same place. That time we really, really loved going to the Bride, or is it Bride Place, whatever, we enjoyed ourselves there. So we're like, let's go again today and whatnot after church. Okay, cool. So I sent him a text. I'm like, hey, I see that you're not saying anything and you're taking time or whatever. So I'm gonna go out. You will bring the stuff when you're available. You'll bring the stuff when you are available. But I'm going out. And he didn't respond. And then I went out. My mom calls me around 7. Hi, bo OC. Motukiwa utisite suitcase. What is happening? Like, and it has your stuff in there. What is wrong? Did you want your stuff? Are you guys fighting? Like, what's happening? You understand? And in my head, I'm thinking, this man has the nerve to go to my home and knock and do that, because in as much as I'm dating this guy, it's not like this guy could come now and visit and be like, oh yes, I'm the boyfriend, what? Like, no, we didn't, like, no, we don't do that at home. In my home, we don't do that. So the fact that he had the nerve to like go knock and actually get in and give them the suitcase, like, also, what idea were you even planting in their heads? You understand? And why the hell are you knocking? What the hell? What is wrong with you? Because it's not like he could just walk in. It's not like that. It's something we used to do. So I'm like, mom, we'll talk about it. I dropped the phone and then I sent him a message. I'm like, we're not. I'm like, he said, why would you go to my home and drop off the suitcase and everything like that? You understand? And then he doesn't respond, I think. Did he? No, he didn't. All right, cool. I continue to have fun. Sunday passes. Monday comes. Tuesday comes. I send him a message. I'm like, we need to talk, Abo. And then he was like, I'll come through. Yeah, we said I'll come. And then I think he came on Wednesday. Or on Thursday, or on Wednesday, he came the following day, and he comes and he's just talking a bunch of nonsense, doing what he does best, manipulating me, gaslighting me, making the reaction the problem. Me saying, like, now it's this huge deal. It's the only problem. Like, I am so disrespectful. Like, I undermine him so much. Monica next, like, now that message, that reaction, it's the biggest problem, not the actual problem, not that he went to my friend and he keeps saying, and I'm like, okay, so now are we forgetting that the reason why, like, this whole thing it happened is because you went to my friend in the AMs? Why were you there? Why were you even there? I'm not even gonna talk. He's like, I'm not even gonna talk to you about that. We're not deciding and whatnot. So ask your friend. You talk to your friend about that. I'm not saying anything to you about the whole thing. You understand? And I'm like, hey, bruh, do you know that? You see that? Why? Do you understand why I'm upset about the whole thing? And he's like, I don't understand, because I feel like you disrespecting me. How could you think so low of me? If you really, why would you think that I would do anything with your friend? Why would you? Okay, she's not even my type. Like basically undermining my friend. Have you even seen her? Have you even seen how she looks like? She's not my type and everything like that. Why would I go for her and everything like that? And literally didn't take accountability, didn't even try maybe to even lie to me and say, oh no, I was there because I wanted this kind of advice or something. Like, didn't even try, or just say, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't think it would be uncomfortable with you because you're very close with her. I thought I could talk to her if I need advice and everything like that, of which it would still be very weird, because why are you talking to my friends for advice? Why are you not talking to your friends? I don't talk to his friends if I want advice. I could, I mean, I would, but I don't, because it's not okay. You understand? That's why we have friends. That's why so that you can ask advice from them. If I want advice about him, I will talk to my friends. Now you cannot go talk to my friends for advice about me. Hello, are you dumb? Are you dumb? And then you really think Okuti, you are acting like a mature man. No, you're not. You are a stupid child. That's what you are. Okay, sharp. Moving on. And then what happens? Oh yeah, and then the conversation ends there, and I'm like, you know what? And he says to me, you know what? You know where to find me when you are ready to talk, because I can see that you're not even ready to talk. So basically, him going back to the fact that now I must go back and go beg him. I must go find him at his place and be like, oh, I'm sorry for disrespecting you, and then we move on. I guess that's what he wanted, And then I got into the house, and then I told my parents everything. And when I told them, like I said with my friends, I didn't tell them like how I felt about it and what I think about it. I just told them, and they was just so shocked, and they're like, this man tried to sleep with your friend and everything like that. And like, they were so shocked, they were disgusted. It was just, sharp, the reaction you would expect from parents with such a thing, And then let me check if this thing is recording. I'm so traumatized. I am so traumatized. And then I send him a long ass paragraph. I'm like, you know what? It is so funny that you are focusing on my reaction and not what triggered it. You understand? And I'm like, I don't understand how you would feel, how you would think that I'd be okay with it. And I'm like, and in any way, you knew that I wouldn't be okay with this, because you yourself told my friend that if I would find out about this, I would go bananas. But then at the same time, you're expecting me not to go bananas somehow. You understand? And I'm like, well, I feel so manipulated, and I feel so upset. I literally pour out my feelings in that whole paragraph. I'm like, you've told me that you've done this to so and so, which is the ex, and somehow you don't think Ukuti this would be triggering to me and everything like that. I'm like, you know what? Like you said that I must find you when I'm ready to talk. You will have to find me when you are ready to talk, and when you are ready to be responsible and take accountability. Come find me. You understand? I'd call. It's a Thursday, right? But it's a Wednesday night when I send him that message, And then my sister's like, girl, let's go to Joburg. Let's leave this whole thing. She had also just went through a breakup, probably like a week before that, I think, or 2 weeks before that. But Leon not in a relationship and stuff like that. She's like, let's go to Joburg, let's leave this whole man thing and just have fun. And I'm like, girl, no, stupid Delulu me still felt like, if I like, it's not, there's still something there, It's just that we just, like, this guy's just acting up, is being a dick, but there's still something there, And I'm like, no, girl, there's still something there. I don't think I should go. I'm like, but you definitely go, honey. You are single now. Go, just go, have fun, Thursday passes, I'm not talking with this man. Friday passes, I'm not talking with this man. And my sister was supposed to leave on Saturday, and then she just decided that she's gonna leave on Sunday. Saturday I wake up, when I tell you guys, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I woke up with this intense feeling, Yokoti, I don't want this man. And God was talking to me in my sleep. Literally, it was like he was whispering in my ear just before I woke up. I woke up and I was like, I don't want this man. I was like, I don't want him. I don't want to fix anything. I don't want him. I don't want anything to do with him. I don't want him. I don't want nothing to do with him. I woke up and I felt like that so deeply, so bad, you know. And I told my sister, I'm like, you know what? I really don't want this guy. And she's like, no, you're upset, you are sad, and all that. Give it time and everything like that. I'm like, girl, no, you don't understand. I don't know what is this feeling, but I know that this one is it. I'm like, I know it's it. Like, I don't want him, you know. And oh my gosh, it was amazing. I just feel like that was God, honestly. I just feel like that was really just God, you understand? So and on that same day, like, this prayer comes to me, ne, that our pastor prayed like a week before this whole thing happens, ne, that the Sunday a week before this whole thing happens, our pastor prayed for young people, ne, and basically his prayer went in the lines of God must just take out whoever's in our life and is not supposed to be in our lives. They must be out of our lives. Wait, what's wrong with this camera? It's dirty. Ooh, chair, it's dirty. I wonder how the videos look like. I hope this video is good. You know. And then he was like, okay, in the prayer that it doesn't matter the type of relationship you have with that person, but as long as that person is not meant to be in your life, they are delaying you, they are delaying your progress, they are delaying your relationship, they are delaying your blessings, they are just delaying you in general. And I pray that they're out of your life, whether it will hurt, whether it will be embarrassing, whether it will be shameful. They must be out of your life. You know, that was the prayer he made literally a week before this whole shebang happens. You understand? And on that very same Sunday after church, he came to see me, and we were talking about relationships in general, not ours, but relationships in general, and how people mess up by doing small stupid things. You understand? And he hear me out, he was saying that, it is so stupid and dumb of men to actually have some sort of relationship with the girlfriends or the wives, sisters and friends. You understand? And like, you can be okay with them, live a sharp, because these people are in your girlfriend's life, but then it cannot go to an extent of you asking advice from them. He said that he said he would never ask advice, not even from my sisters. He'd rather call my dad and be like, hey tata, I need advice about your girl here and or something, you understand? If it means that, but he would never ask advice from my friends, let alone my sisters. It's just so wrong, I imagine how would you feel like if I went to your friend or your sister, and you're not even there, to talk to them, it's just that very same Sunday after church. That's what he said. That's what he knows. That's what's about. It's wrong. So I just feel like this was just God, man. Like, he was probably just acting when he said all that. Like, he would say things. Maybe I feel like he would say things that I want to hear. To make me secure, to make me feel like, oh my gosh, I have such an amazing man. I have a great man who believes in this, who thinks this about this and everything like that. I feel like that's what he was doing. He planted all these things in my head so that I can have this perspective of him, whereas he's the total opposite of that. And he would make sure that he maintains acting this acting, like this man that he presented before me. He would consistently act asalibali, and I just feel like that prayer, and this man just exposed himself, basically, literally just exposed himself, and yeah, that Saturday, that thing, it came back to me, like the prayer and our conversations we had after church, and everything just came in, and I just prayed. I was like, God, I know that it was you who spoke to me that I should leave, like this is not good for me, but help me do it, help me visibly do it now, I'm like, yes, I know I don't want this man, I don't need this man, he's not okay for me, but help me do it, Chap, I told my sister, I'm like, girl, we're going to Transback, because what? Sis is what? Single. I'm not saying anything to this man, but I know, but I am done. Sunday, we pack Transback. We spent 2 weeks in Joburg. best time of my life, met amazing people. I had a great time. When I say I had a great time, like that was literally the best 2 weeks of my life, like in a long time, in a very long time. Come on, guys, we went out every day, maybe we would skip a day, and like by went out, I don't mean clubbing, but then we'd make, whether it's breakfast date or lunch date, mimosa date, cocktail date, Leona vibe, or swimming date. We did something every day. We would skip a day, and it was just amazing. And I was not even thinking about him this whole time there. And I think, yeah, when he saw that, like, I left, because I came on Sunday, we were leaving, so posted a picture with our suitcases, like, hey, get away something, and then he blocked me after he saw that status. Like, what could be second status? Just by the way, that could be second status. Say, hey, what a waste! 2 years of my life wasted. What? I don't understand how I wasted 2 years of his life, because he definitely wasted mine, but I didn't waste his. He most definitely 100% wasted mine, and I don't even regret it, because shame. It was an experience of a lifetime, and a lesson as well. You understand? So okay, we go to Joburg, and then he unblocks me, I think, after 3 days, and starts putting statuses. So you understand? He puts such statuses, and I just keep looking at them, and I'm laughing. And at this point, he's also in Joburg, because I get to be, he was supposed to go to Joburg for training and everything like that for a week or something like that. Yeah, so he's in Joburg as well at this point. So I keep seeing some of the statuses. Some of them I don't even see them, because keep busy and now having a good time. I'm not talking to him. I don't care, you know. And then one of the status, I won't say the statuses in as much as I feel like this video has been too long now. But one of the statuses, he put a video of a girl, and then he was like something of Jayami, Ndwana Yami is moving to Joburg next year, or when, I don't know, something like that, and it's a video of a girl. Then I see it, I'm like, oh, okay, he has female friends. All of a sudden, cute. I didn't know about that. I don't know her. I don't know Ndwana Yami, Sharp, okay, my great time. I come back, and I think the following week after I had came back, it was his birthday, and then my other friend, on his birthday, sends, I haven't been talking to this man, mind you, sends me screenshots, she sends me screenshots, and she's like, hi Bochomi, she calls me, she's like, what's up, you need to see what I just sent you, because I am shook, and then I go on WhatsApp, I get into WhatsApp, I see pictures, this woman posted themselves, pictures of him and her, happy birthday Njayami, I guess is a cute little thing that they do as a couple, Njayami, Dwanayami vibes. Pakatelami, that whole shebang, I guess is a relationship thingy, that lady posted him the pictures of each other. Hey, happy birthday, Sogalami, the love of my life, and all of that, And then how my friend knows this lady is because they worked together, My friend was not working there anymore. They worked together, and my friend knew that this Han has a boyfriend. She's in a relationship, but she never knew this Han's man and nothing about this Han's guy. Yabo. And so she takes screenshots. She's like, hi bo, look at this, and she's like, she sent me a conversation as well. I like when she saw the pictures, she commented, and she was like, hi Bochomi, is this your guy, And then my girl was like, yes baby, bring you from the box. And then my friend is like, hi Bo, when did you guys start dating, or something like that, and then this Han was like, cut the bullshit, like, yeah, me and you both know that this man, and you know him from your friend Tshwanelo, and something of that nature. Well, she sends me that screenshot as well, and I'm just this shook, but like, wow, okay, these people are in a relationship. And then her sister, like, now my friend tells her sister, this is what's happening when not general, and the sister's like, and the other day, okay, this is gonna sound complicated. The little sister had a boyfriend, and the boyfriend had a cousin who works mo go lokisang phone. So they were there to visit the cousin basically, ne? And then Mugai came through there with a phone and was like, okay, can you please fix my girlfriend's phone? You understand? Or his phone, I don't know, but fix the phone, you know? And then he was on a video call. Oh yeah, I think he said his girlfriend's phone. And Dumi was like, Haibo, oh, name dropping. But the little sister was like, Haibo, this is not Sonolo's phone. Sonolo has an iPhone, but okay. And then now Mugai starts video calling his hand, you know, and they're speaking. So Miguel peeps me, but you know, and then she's like, this is not funny at all, this is weird. But then she minds her own business. She thinks that maybe we broke up. That was 3 months before the whole shebang happens, you know. She's like, I think that happened about 3 months ago, you know. And they were going somewhere, they were going to some small town and everything like that. And Mugai actually told me that he's going to that small town, but he said he's helping his brother-in-law because he has a tavern in that small town. I even doubt that the brother-in-law even had a tavern whatsoever in that small town. He just made an excuse so that when he goes there with his hand, he could always say, hey, my brother-in-law tavern, what? Hey, my brother-in-law tavern. He literally came to see me because I was a killer kid with my friend. We were from a funeral. And he came through to see me and whatnot, and then he left and went there, I guess, with his hand and whatnot. So I'm like, okay, this relationship has been going on for some time now. You know, if that happened 3 months ago, that doesn't. I don't think they met that 3 months ago. It means they met a little earlier than that, probably beginning of the year. Yeah, I'm thinking, okay, probably these people have been dating from like beginning of the year and stuff like that. You know, so yeah, that's what happened. That's how I became single and whatnot. And actually I started finding out more stuff. They kept coming over to know. Apparently they started dating in 2021, basically the same year me and him started dating. They also started dating just later that year, towards the end or beginning of 2022, either around December of 2021 or January 2022. They started dating then. And how this girl knew him was because Mogai in a sneaky link with the girl's friend, you know. Yeah, basically this girl o shapile mmata hae ka steam o nkile sneaky link sa mmata hae mara yena as jola Steve, as jola lena Steve. So that's how she knew him. That's how they met through this Han, you know, who was friends with this girl. So there was a lot of women clearly, and there was probably even a lot more that she herself doesn't even know about, that I don't know about. But that's how Johan is single and definitely not ready to mingle. You know, I'm having a good time being single. But yeah, and my life has been amazing since. I don't want to lie. Oh my gosh. My life has been amazing since. I'm so glad I left that man. And besides, he was just a baggage. I will tell you guys why on the next story time. Like I said, there needs to be a part 2 to this whole shebang. If you guys are shocked now, you are gonna drop your jaws. A part 2, you know. And I think that there'll probably be part 3 because there's something else that's happening currently as we speak, of which I can't really speak about, you know, until I think it has passed. So I think I'll do a part 2 and focus on the other thing and leave that other part go toko, and then I'll do a part 3 about that, what's happening now currently. But guys, men there's no men anymore. Banna ba sali yohle ha ba sali wa tsebe ha bayo and ke entse peace no ha ba exist, guys. But that's the story. That's how your girl is single. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Sorry that it was so long, but isn't Dabazam busy?